Owls Chassis, Loki, Poluores Lazy, Nawet Zekski, Nawet Stroj, Wszystko to jest Welazny Moje.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Zartowny.
Funny joke is actually a tongue twister rather than a joke. But yeah, it's a popular tongue twister. It's pretty tough to say. And it uses lots of Polish words which have a lot of letters, but not too many sounds. I don't know how to determine whether it is better to play the Deep-Cavern Bat or Faerie Mastermind on this turn, so I'll play the Deep-Cavern Bat because it typically is better earlier. Well, maybe that's a way to determine that. Ale łapsko. No to ci tam usunę coś. Which tongue twister was it? The one in Real Commands sub-message. W Szczebrzeszynie chrząszcz brzmi w trzcinie i Szczebrzeszyn z tego słynie. Wół go pyta: panie chrząszczu, po co pan tak brzęczy w gąszczu? Jak to po co? To jest praca, każda praca się opłaca. A cóż za to pan dostaje? Też pytanie. Wszystkie gaje, wszystkie trzciny po wsze czasy, łąki, pola oraz lasy, nawet rzeczki, nawet zdroje, wszystko to jest właśnie moje. Holy shit. How good is Llanowar Elf in New Standard? Probably pretty good. Probably really good. Ale mnie zastanował. I Szczebrzeszyn z tego słynie. W Szczebrzeszynie chrząszcz brzmi w trzcinie. My play is going to flash Enduring Curiosity just in case. But maybe I'll get punished by something. Grzegorz Brzęczyszczykiewicz. Kind of interesting that he took my Floodpits Drowner and not Anoint the Affliction. Seems way better to do that, right? Curiosity looks crazy in the middle once it's down. How does he even remove it? I think he doesn't. It kind of makes sense because I guess if he has the Mastermind, then it's kind of okay for me. For him. But yeah, Curiosity you can stun with Kaito. That's one solution to it for a moment. But it's far from permanent. What's up, gamers? What's up the ceiling? Or the sky, I guess, if you're outside. Is Dimir the superior midrange deck over Golari? Golari looks kind of basic to me, and Dimir looks very smart. So I prefer to play the smart deck than the stupid deck because I'm way too smart for my own good. What is nice is that everyone in standard seems to be playing 10 removal spells main deck. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9. And this deck doesn't really run creatures that are weak to removal. Or rather, no creature in this deck is really weak against Go for the Throat. Or Anoint with Affliction. Which sounds valuable to me, while Golgari is all creatures that are weak to Anoint with Affliction and Go for the Throat. Plus Annex. Don't really have a answer to Enduring Curiosity though, post board either. I can board in Ghost Vacuum. Overlords don't get punished by Anoint. Does Golari play Overlords? I did not the last time I've seen that deck. This deck is weak to Monstrous Rage players way more than Golari. Monstrous Rage. Perhaps. But I have a stab and a Disfigure in my sideboard, so I'm fine. The Ghost Vacuum, well, might be funny. Nothing in the sideboard looks particularly appealing. Maybe Duress, but not really. But yeah, certainly Golari is better at blocking, and like it's good to have monsters against mono red, that's true. Guess that's how its standard works. Monsters good against red because they block, but bad against black because removal kills them. Oh, Soulstone Sanctuary moment with Kaito, Cunning, Infiltrator. Let's not use them up. It's countered by removal and just hold up my own removal so Kaito can't hit me. Yeah, I was about to say that knowing Yendrek, he has 10 removals in his hand because that's his whole personality. We'll go for the throat art. She really is. Really is going for it. Oh yeah, seems like death. Soulstone Sanctuary best card. I think the only removal spell to kill Kaito for 2 mana is Bitter Triumph. But perhaps... well, maybe Blot Out is like a sideboard card to play for the mirror, actually. That sounds good. Sheoldred's Edict. Oh, that works as well. That's probably better. Okay, so I'll attack Kaito. Yeah, Bloodout also answers the curiosity, that's why I thought of it. Sounds good. Sounds very good to have. I kill monster, I kill monster, I kill as well. Okay, bro. Give me a break. Bro's getting behind in standard, feels so bad. In modern you can play the One Ring and then just win anyways, right? In standard you are just behind forever and you just make terrible plays to spend your mana in any way, but you lose in the end regardless. A little bit of a downside of the format perhaps. We should print the One Ring in Marvel so you can play it in standard. Chat, do you think the One Ring would be the best card in standard? Discuss. Seems like there is zero chance that Vote's Vacuum impacts the game meaningfully. You know what? I should bring Tidebinders. They answer Kaito. I am on the play, so I care less for removal. Unpopular opinion, but I don't even think it's the best in modern. Damn, that is very unpopular. If not drink, then what? And the player probably don't want much removal, it's pretty bad, right? Okay, Duress. 5 removal plus the Drowners plus Kaito. Fetches are probably better technically, yet I won the Modern Showcase Challenge with 4 rings and only 1 sideboard fetch. No nie, no takim gównem to nie wygram. I don't think this hand does it. Play tap land, then we play a Shores into a 2/1 Flash Vigilance monster. Nah. Bleh. Bleh. On 6 I'll keep 2 spells, 4 lands. I think the strongest spell in Modern is Psychic Frog. That card is fucked up. Honestly, I get you. Frog dies to push. Guide of Souls, bros. Is Guide of Souls better than Ragavan? Discuss. Is Guide of Souls better than Deathrite Shaman? Discuss. Is Guide of Souls better than Ocelot Pride? Also discuss. Dawaj. So if I counter ninjutsu, it just doesn't get put into play. If I counter the ability, that seems worse. So we counter ninjutsu and then we Enduring Curiosity. Okay, Tidebinder, best card. Now I play the Curiosity and draw. And now I'm fairly ahead. Jezu, ale kichnąłem. Ojaj. Oh, Tapland. What's that, bro? Floodpits Drowner, my Curiosity. Nice. I stan your stunner. I cut down Tishana's Tidebinder. Bro, no, don't do this. I need it. I need my Tidebinder to draw a card. No, I guess I cycle this and draw. Doesn't jump, that's... It's kind of cowardly to jump like that, but... No, I think I want new cards. I want to draw something powerful. I want to keep drawing cards. Sailor. Bros, I ordered anime sailors, and I hope they come... They get to me before the... standard tournament I'm playing. Why can't fish breathe outside water? Can they? I think they can, but they're just fairly inefficient at doing that. Actually, yeah, well, we're gonna read about that in a moment. What about Weeplan or else? Those cost $100 instead of being free, so sounds pretty bad. Any upcoming standard events for you? Yes, I am playing in a Paprikash finals tournament. Every year there is a finals event for Paprikash, and this time it's in standard and it's in 2 weeks. Had no idea the land is not until end of turn. It is kind of fucked up. Everyone just assumes it's gonna be... Holy shit, Floodpits Drowner answers Enduring Curiosity. That's the way to do it. Crazy. But also... It shuffles it back onto the top of my deck. Cheaplan or elves were the worst mistake in the history of Arena. Nothing is certain or set in stone yet. And certainly there's no better spot than to be in like the first place, right? Standard showcase hard testing this week. Yeah, I guess. I'm not playing the Pioneer one. I was not supposed to play the Modern one even, but plans changed and I ended up playing it, and it was pretty good that I did. I tried to play the Legacy one, but I got home too late and I clicked the rent button on Mana Traders with 6 minutes to spare. I wanted to play Mono Red Prison, but then it turned out it didn't have Pyrogoyfs to rent, which kind of sucked. Did you win the Modern one and not even stream? Had I streamed it, I would have not won it. That's the like tricky part. So much harder to do well in a 10-round tournament if you stream. Why you are playing Shocks and the one of Fetch in your current side? That don't make sense to me. Bros, like, a lot of people ask that question. Like, I understand that it's a little bit unconventional, but are you fucking blind, bros? What is in my sideboard? What colors are the cards in my sideboard? Okay, blue and red. So what could be a blue land and a red land be for in my sideboard? It is to cast them. That's it. That's the mystery. Steam vents. Holy shit. But I don't board both at the same time, so it's not actually useful. But having more untapped blue for dispute is pretty relevant. If you board a fetch and a shock, that adds to two sources. What deck did you just beat? The same that my opponent plays right now, and the same I was playing. It was the mirror. Would you board them both versus Merfolk? Bros, Merfolk doesn't exist. I never played against that deck. I know that the legends are that it's hard. But really, it isn't because it doesn't exist. Till you queue into Nikachu. So like, if I queue into Nikachu in a Prelim challenge or a showcase, then good for him. But I just won't. No mill hate. I have an endurance. It's really bad though. So I never played against Merfolks and I never worried about Merfolks. That's my solution to the deck. I hope that helps. So I spent 0 mental energy thinking about what would I board against Merfolks. It's just not useful. 2 curiosities. How very curious indeed. Is standard unironically good now? Well, is it? It's a fine. It's a format of Magic the Gathering. Not sure how to play here. I wish I had drawn my 4th land for the curiosity on my own. Enduring Curiosity. Cool, nice draw. To the graveyard. Animate the manland. Curiosity kill the cat. Why the opposite? Well, I guess I was the cat in this scenario.
He's a phenomenal control player.
You, hurrah, you, hurrah.
Guess I die to land plus go for the throat, but I don't know. Or Floodpits Drowner. Fair. You have seen an amulet version with a Karn. Could you spare any words for it? No. Karn is... no words. Karn is just Gigabad and just in general. How are you liking blue-black? It looks like a much smarter deck to me than Golari. But Golari is a better cards deck, so choose your weapon. Are you a warrior or are you a rogue? I'm on a play, so doesn't make much sense to have removal in the deck. Priest or rogue? Assassin's Blade. Nice hand. Keep, I guess. Just put back the most expensive card in my hand. Oh, Canister Ball is actually the best card in the mirror and you shouldn't put it back. You should have put back Kaito Banner of Nightmares. Dobra. Understandable. I get that you think that. Holy shit, and you were right, I should have. No attacking, bro. Playing the lower power formats makes the mana system seem so much worse. Yeah. If you realize that once you mulligan to 5, you can realistically only keep 2 or 3 lands in your hand. Mulligans are so bad. Like at 7 you have barely any space, any wiggle room to draw badly. Which card do I not want my opponent to play on the next turn? Probably the Bat. How big is your maybe board for Titan? I'm asking paper only. Well, I have all my cards sorted together, so I don't really have like a specific Titan maybe board box. But probably in the hundreds of cards that I have bought over time to maybe put in my Titan deck at some point. I don't know, should I play this to save life? Perhaps. Well, you know, in my boxes I have cards like Roxanne, Yogla, Kogla and Idaro, which I never played and never will play, but I do have it. Was not better to stun the Faerie so they can Genjutsu Kaito? They didn't have Kaito the last time I checked. But now I can Genjutsu my own Kaito. So that was sort of my plan. Well, opponent also missed their 4th land drop. They're not in a super great spot, so... You have to tap on tap to actually make the ninjutsu light up. Tireless trackers? Oh yeah. That as well. So I get an emblem. So opponent deals 4 damage to my Kaito, which has 5 loyalty. So I'm in a good spot. They surveilled away Duress. No, they have another reef. Wait, what happened? Wait, I see the reef twice. Holy shit, I guess I'm lucky that they didn't grow their Kaito to 5 with their Explore. So that was a way for them to kill the Kaito, which I didn't figure. It also flipped a tap land, so that was honestly perfect for me. You can make a 3/2 ninja with Cunning Infiltrator. Unfortunately, only 1 spell to cast this turn. Emblem. Too bad this is a Darkslick Shores. If it wasn't on top lane, I could cast this and this. It would be pretty sick. Make Kaito unblockable to kill their Kaito. They spell a 3 mana card that way. That is good. Cunning Infiltrator being a source of ninjas sounds really sick, honestly. Because when you make 3/2s or 4/3s, like when you make a 4/3, that's crazy, right? So Cunning Infiltrator looking okay. Fountain Port. Do you have an opinion on emblems not being able to be interacted with? Yes. My opinion is that people who spend so much mental energy on being angry at the fact that emblems cannot be interacted with need to chill out and stop being little bitches. Like, that is what is specifically meant to do. It's supposed to be uninteractable. Like, that's fine. Why do you need to be able to kill this? You don't. You can plus or make a 4/3. If I plus, it lives. And I get to load away the Darkslick Shores, which is bad. White deck is terrible. Winning challenges doesn't make it playable, just means the meta is infested with bad midrange. Okay, so a deck is bad because everybody plays a bad deck. What a weird sentiment. That's how it is in standard. Often you play like decks that are kind of bad, and then you have a Mardu control deck that's occasionally actually good at stopping the smaller mid-range decks, but would be bad against blue control. But blue control doesn't really exist much. I mean, what I find awkward about emblems is that they, like, I have two Kaito emblems that are sticking next to each other like this. I would prefer for them to form a stack, right? But alas, they do not. Whoops. What's the easiest way to win this game? Is it Alcatraz or is it Kaito? Sounds a bit easier to win if Alcatraz, because opponent has a huge board. I can't stop them from having creatures. Kind of awkward that removal is bad and like planeswalkers are good, and then like when you are behind, your planeswalkers are also bad. It means that removal is not as bad, and I should keep some more. When kept plenty and they're just casting it, attacking my planeswalkers. I did want to take advantage of being on the play, but I didn't really manifest. I instead just missed my plan number 3 and ended up being on super draw instead. Imagine if Spectral Sailor was a ninja now. I'll just flash it in, it'd be so good. I should trade for the Mastermind, I don't know. Probably. I cast cut down. Dobra, bro, stop. Oh yeah, freeze this. Holy shit, baited them into. Letting my Alcatraz live. Perhaps. Seems like you have solved standard entirely. Holy shit, they have blood out. Okay, I can't win. Mockingbird, copy Drowner. Drowner? I barely knew her. Mockingbird looks decent. Like, I'm playing Sailor because I assume it's a better card, not sure if it actually is. Pretty rare to actually activate it.
He's a phenomenal control player.
But I need to play my anime
3.
Sailors. Mockingbird on Drowner or on opposing stuff. It's kind of interesting. And it's still like 1 mana Idiot Flyer, which this deck likes. Seemed almost unbeatable, but I just lost in an extremely silly manner. Well, I didn't have another Grazer. Just had 1 pact for Grazer and it's not enough. I drew half my deck, I didn't get the extra Grazer needed or Explore. I missed my second land drop with 10 cards in hand. It was a bit of a tilting game. I was kind of baffled that I lost it, because really that was an incredible chain of events, but I guess I didn't get bothered by that too much. Could have packed it for 1 and played field into bounce land to play the 1 ring and die in upkeep to ring trigger. Well, pack trigger. Is it another blue-black? No, that's a new deck. Evangel of Synthesis. Holding the amulet turn 1 until the saga pops only loses to Ragavan into Moon. Yeah. But the fact that they played the Ragavan made me want to play out the Grazer to not lose to that, because that seemed like a more realistic event than what actually happened this game. Let's play the monster to attack them. I'm short on mana. They have to remove us. If I draw a land for Kaito, I want to keep an extra monster in play. Graveyard. Right, 27 lands time, I guess. Can't afford to play fewer than 27 in standard in any deck. Missing a land drop is way too brutal. I'm playing 24 right now. Holding the amulet until the turn 1 saga pops could also lose to Trap and Charm, which is not a super common main deck card, but it is not unheard of. My brain refuses to remember that Lumina costs 6 instead of 5. Holy shit, Chad, if Lumina cost 5, that would be insane. Amulet would never lose. But is playing a Mill, Self, Overlord themed deck. Seems like now it's a cut down themed deck. Kurwa no. Jebać tę grę czasami, no. Ten format pierdolony standard. Reanimator with Zombify. What are they reanimating? I guess they have Abyssal Harvester, that's a reanimation. Monster. Valgavov, well, that makes sense. Zombify, indeed. The first birth celebrates life, the second birth mocks it. Anyone in the chat mocking life? Okay, bro, I get Valgavov. I can't beat that. Good game. Okay, we can board a whole bunch of counter spells. By which I mean 3 counter spells, which is not too many. We could have many more, possibly. Goes Vacuum and Duress. And perhaps Tishana Tidebinder, which can counter the ward ability. Board out Anoint. Gixis kills Valgavov. Then it's probably gonna come into my deck. It's probably going to join the crew. They might run Blue Overlord too. In fact, they did mill it over, so they play it for sure. It's got the Sirens for being weak. Makes me not want to sideboard almost the sideboard lag bug. Or even not a bug, just lag. Hey, that's 5 lands now. It's much easier to win with 5 lands than it is to win with 2. I'll simply draw good spells. Oh yeah. Screw into Flood. I hacking love Magic Online. And Magic in general, I guess, not really online. Will I play the showcases on the weekend? I'll play the standard one. Although this match makes me want to gouge my schlong out instead of playing the format. Just play mono red and bonk. I did play a challenge with mono red last Friday. It felt solid. I went 5-2. But unfortunately I had two matches where I got mana screwed into mana flooded, so I couldn't have done anything about that. Is blue black just the best deck? My opponent's deck shares probably 5 spells with mine, so while they are a blue black deck as well, they really are much different. For sure, also I did play the mirror. Okay. Mental Missile in the 1-2 bracket. What about Canister in the 1-2 bracket, Keg W? Is that not funny and unusual? Huh? Tell me this. Expected with a Kaito deck? Interesting that you say that. Should have Drowner if I knew. Blue black Kaito feels trash from your testing. Well, sucks to be you, bro. Kaito is not bugged anymore. So it turns out that Kaito was actually never bugged. Well, it kinda is, or was. Sometimes it is, but it's just that sometimes you need to tap on tap. And then you can ninjutsu. So if you're in the blocking phase, you can tap, untap, and if it wasn't highlighted and you were not able to ninjutsu it, now you will be. I think I want to emblem to be able to freeze next turn. So Macwinsos was not really spreading misinformation, he just didn't know. I draw. Sure, buddy, sure. Interesting. Maybe bat first. What a hand. It's gonna attack Kaito. I think that's acceptable. No, so I can just block the Vigilance monster even. Don't even have to spend the bat. Play Glissa. Glissa blocks Kaito. Sad. Chat, do you think that when Floodpits Drowner taps 2 mana and itself to shuffle itself and target creature with stun counter on it into their owner's libraries, does that mean that they are spending some nice time together? Alone. Finding a room. Smirk Swamp in hand. Activate this. Kill. Guess I'll just activate my Manland. Manland MTGO. There's control, get +1/+1. Holy shit, this is a ninja. Groundbreaking. Your mom is a ninja, okay. Sure. It's got a siren for being bad. I think I want 4 cut down on the draw, Bronco, and well, Ooze is not that weak against cut down, so maybe I'll get punished for that, but Elf, that's also likely in his deck. Alcatraz seems weak against Ooze. Withering Torment in, though. Yeah, kill Elf or 2-drop into DCB. Holy shit, the anagram of Deep-Cavern Bat is actually alphabetical, but in reverse. Instead of ABC or BCD, it's DCB. That sounds like it was purposeful. You couldn't make that up by accident. Can ninjutsu a Kaito? That's just a way to spend free mana. It's gonna be much easier to play, go for the fraud alongside another spell later. You can also stun the Glissa forever. But I might not be guaranteed to draw next turn. The stunning is pretty good though. If villain plays Archfiend, I'm just attacked, that's fine. Well, hello Energy Slayer, hello the Enlightened Master. Unholy Annex. Sure, buddy. I want to be able to stun next turn again, I don't need more cards. Take the cheapest card. Well, not much of a choice. I take GTFO. But yeah, this deck is really good against Go for the Fraud, and that's like, you know, opponent's deck looks so stupid post board. Let's play the Mastermind and make villain spend the GTFO. It's fine. This way I can play Curiosity and stun the Glissa again. How do you think Kaito is doing the stunning? Is it some kind of a secret martial arts move where he hits the correct part of his opponent's body, rendering them unconscious for exactly 2 turns? Or smoke bomb? That makes sense too. Alright, Jendrek raided. Jendrek free wand, I 2/2. So together combined we 5 freed.